let's see here. Look, I said I was going to get to this. This is a hard shift of gears here to go to online sexual harassment from that, but we're going to do it because that's what I advertised the show as today. So we kind of got to here. I was talking to a friend last night and she was like, man, I got this crazy DM or message from a guy. And she sent me the screenshots. And it was like, hey girl, just typical white trash type talking. Hey girl, like they were sitting at the bar at Pops or something, trying to holler at her. But it got, the more she deflected, it got more aggressive and nasty. And it ended up with, so just some very, very, what I would call verbal sexual assault. She blocked him. No harm, no foul. On with her life. But it got me to thinking, this happens way too much around here. I see the screenshots all the time. I got a friend of mine, Tiffany. She's a bartender around town. She's famous for putting guys on blast that slide into her DMs, particularly married men and men in relationships and stuff like that. And so I always see that, and it's mind-boggling to me what these people do. Lindsay texted in. She had saw my post on Facebook, and she sent me some screenshots of some just nasty conversations with folks. And what you'll see, and it ain't just the nasty stuff, it's just the incessant annoying. It's like, hey, how are you? May I ask you anytime somebody says, can I ask you a question? That is one of my pet peeves. I'm like, no, you just asked your one question. You should have made it count. But anytime somebody asks that, may I ask you something? Oh gosh. They're the same guys that tell girls they look ravishing in the comment sections. So why don't you ever reply? She said, I'm sorry. Been answering messages and phone calls all day about yesterday's election. She goes, I would vote for you. You're beautiful. I bet you have a boyfriend or not. LOL. Was it bad that I said that? Well, sorry. I would love to meet you. Would you like that? And you just go down and down and down. And eventually we go down to a unsolicited pic of this person's junk. It's like, boom. Oh man, nothing else was working. No small talk was working. But you know what will work? A pic of my junk. Guys, I want to know. Here's what I want to see. Let's flip the script. Girls that has worked on for you. If you've ever sent an unsolicited nude pic to a random girl on the internet and she goes, big boy, that's it. That's what I've been waiting on. I've never done this before, but you're the one. It's your lucky day. I want to screenshot that conversation because I want to know who it is. I just want to see some proof or evidence that type of nonsense has ever worked. Because you would think, as much as guys do it, that it must have a good return on their investment. It must be working for somebody, surely. Surely it works for somebody. And look, I'll be the first to tell you, I understand using social media to reach out to girls you may like. I get it. I do. Or reconnecting with an old flame. I completely understand that. Erin texted in last night with her opinion on this topic, and she makes a good point here. She goes, I'll reply to your topic this AM. I'm a firm believer in being safe online and in real life too. Being safe also includes being accountable for yourself as a woman. What does your profile info and pic represent as a first impression? Or is your cleavage hanging out intentionally? Is it center stage? If so, does it seem silly for me to be offended if creeps DM me commenting on my body? I don't buy into the whole mentality of women should be able to wear whatever they want without being sexualized. Come on, girls. Humans are freaking weird. All of us absolutely have some sinister intentions when reaching out to women. Some crazy blank women are also the same level of psychotic when contacting men online. Maybe so. All right, look, we got to take a break real quick. This is the Clay Edwards Show. When we come back, I'm going to read y'all some more nasty text messages on 1039 WYAB. Breaking rules when necessary. All right, guys. We've had a good week of shows here. We really have, live in the Mac Hike of Flowwood Studios. If you're out gun shopping this weekend, and ladies, you might need to go gun shopping with some of these crazy guys out there. Real talk. Hashtag real talk. And I implore you to go out to Guns and Gear to do just that. Right there on Highway 51 in Gluckstadt. Can't miss them, man. Hunter and his team do great work out there. How cool is it for your name to be Hunter and on a gun store? That you can't make that up. I mean, that's almost as good as being named Colt and owning a gun store. But anyway, man, get out there. Check out Guns and Gear, the home of No Limit Ammo. They take care of all your gunsmithing and Cerakoting needs as well. Got all the guns you can want. You can shop them online at gunsandgearms.com. We appreciate them sponsoring the Guns and Gear text line. That thing has been a hit for this show. Could not do this show without the Guns and Gear text line. You guys are such an important part of what we do here. Real quick, got a call during the break. And I may have been reminded of the one time that it may or may not have worked when a guy decided to send a picture of his junk, and it was Brett Favre. Was it Jen Selter he sent that to? I think I follow her on Instagram. But he asked Brett Favre. Well, he keeps finding himself in bad situations. How much money was that? The most expensive prick pick ever? My God, guys. I mean, look, I'm one of you. I mean, I don't want to say I'm a man's man, but I mean, I'm a dumb dude. And I'm just saying, you don't want that floating around out in the ether. You just never know when that may come back to haunt you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hit send. Don't hit send. If she wants to see it, she'll let you know. All right, man. This train wreck is over for the week. I will see you guys back Monday. Jim Thorne up next. ClayEdwardsShow.com.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next week as the Clay Edwards Show discusses all that is going on in and around the city of Jackson.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Right here on 103.9 WYAB.